guys, it's Janet here to assemble a really quick, fun Valentine's card for you. Valentine's is just around the corner, so it's time to be thinking of making cards for the love of your life, those that mean something special to you. And a handmade card is definitely a way to show that love. So what I have here is this sweet Valentine that will actually be my hubby's Valentine. And I wanted a card that, you know, still kind of spoke Valentine's, but wasn't over the top girly, something that had just a little bit of a masculine feel to it. So with this project, what I chose to use is this is one of the specialty papers from our Urban Underground collection. I love it. It's only single-sided because of the look on the front, the silver foiling of that honeycomb on the front. To coordinate with that silver foiling look on that card, I used our silver foil and our stitched framelits. The stitched framelits will be available again on January 16th. And there are lots, there's 4 circles, 4 ovals, and 4 squares that are part of this. And what it does is it adds that little bit of stitching texture that you can see there. And I love it. They're kind of my go-to framelits. The other thing that's nice about these framelits is that they coordinate with our layering circles, ovals, and squares so that you can have a nice coordinated look with all of those working together. So lots of fun pieces there. In addition, I cut the heart from the Sunshine Wishes. This is another go-to set. I love to use the words that are in this set, but I cut the heart from our red glimmer paper. A little tip for you when you're die cutting the glimmer paper, as long as it's an image that doesn't matter if it's left to right. Obviously, if you were doing like a B or a C or a D, you wouldn't want to flip it upside down. But if it's an image that doesn't matter if there's a left or a right side to it, if you turn it upside down and cut on the smooth side, it will pop out much easier. So I have that element. And then I used our detailed dragonflies for the little bee so that I could have a play on be mine. And I could actually cover that word bee and use the bee as the word with the mine. So just to put this card together, what we have is we have a hot dog cut of cardstock. This is 4.5 by 11 inches, and it's just scored in the middle. I have a piece of basic black cardstock, and I think I didn't cut that down right. So let's just cut it real quick. And let's cut that down. We're going to cut it down to 4 inches by 5 1/4. Let's unlock that. So we'll just lay that down here real quick. Okay, sticking 4 inches there, and 5 1/4 there. We can set that back aside. We'll use some adhesive. Oh, okay, so now the rest of them, I guess we get to pretend. Note to self, make sure snail is full or replacement is handy. So we would do the same thing here. We would add some adhesive, and we got to trim that one down. Boy, I wasn't ready for you guys today. Another note to self, finish coffee before videoing. Sorry about that. That's okay. You get to see our beautiful trimmer. I love our trimmer. So then that would get layered onto here. Then when working with the foil paper, the foil has just a little bit of a coating on the background. So one of 2 adhesives depending on the size of the image that I'm working with. Our tear and tape is a great adhesive, or our fine tip glue. And I happen to have fine tip glue handy already because I'm going to be using it on the bee and on the heart. So might as well just use that because I have it handy. Fine tip glue has a cap that has a little pin in it, and that pin fits down inside the channel of the glue, keeping it open, keeping it from drying out. The hardest part of this project is actually the getting the cap back on. You're going to need your bifocals if you wear them. It is a little challenging. I'll give you a little tip here in just a second for putting that cap back on. So we're just going to go ahead and we would add our heart. And now we can take this piece and flip it over. We're going to take our bee, and I always just like to put the adhesive in the thick parts of his body. And we'll pick him up, and we'll put him on there. And then we would just go ahead and add our greeting for our final card. The tip that I like to use is I like to lay this against my hand and just take this and kind of use that finger. It's not sharp. You're not going to worry about it. If you just go real slow and gentle, then you can slide it right down in and then pull it shut. So just a real simple little Valentine's for you, minimal stamping. It is possible to make beautiful cards even without stamping. So even if I did a card just like that, then I could hand write the information on the inside. So die cutting and a Big Shot is a great accessory to have in your craft stash because, again, you can make beautiful cards even if you eliminated the stamping. Although the stamping is a nice extra touch as well. So thanks for watching, guys.